Have you ever wondered why thunder seems to crash and roll for what feels like an eternity? Well, let's dive into the science of sound to unravel this mystery. You see, when a bolt of lightning rips through the sky, it superheats the air around it to an astonishing 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit. This rapid heating causes the air to expand faster than the speed of sound, creating a shock wave that we perceive as the initial crack of thunder. But that's not all. The rumbling that follows is a result of the sound waves bouncing off objects in the environment and reaching your ears at different times. This bouncing act gives thunder its infamous prolonged boom. Thunder, in essence, is a sonic testament to the power and intensity of a lightning bolt. So next time you're counting the seconds between lightning and thunder, remember, you're actually timing the speed of sound. Did you know that thunder can't exist without lightning? It's like the ultimate sidekick, always following its hero. Just picture it, folks. Lightning is the superhero, dashing across the sky in a flash of brilliance. And trailing not far behind is thunder, the loyal sidekick. Thunder is always there to announce lightning's grand entrance with a booming voice. It's a bit like Batman and Robin, isn't it? Except, in this case, it's more like Batman and his loud, boisterous echo. Thunder might not have the flash and dazzle that lightning does, but it sure knows how to make an entrance. It's the hype man of the weather world, always making sure lightning's spectacular performances don't go unnoticed. So, the next time a storm brews and you hear that rumble in the sky, just remember it's not trying to scare you. It's just thunder, doing its best to give lightning a proper introduction. So remember, every time you hear thunder, it's just lightning's hype man making some noise. You've probably heard that old wives' tale about thunder being angels bowling, but did you know there are even weirder myths out there? Let's start our journey around the world with Japan. They have an interesting myth about Raiju, a creature made of lightning that can take many forms. When Raiju sleeps, it curls up in a human navel, causing belly button pain. And when it's awakened by lightning, it leaps out, causing thunder. But science tells us differently. Thunder is actually the sound produced by the rapid heating and cooling of air around a lightning bolt. So no need to fear any belly button monsters, folks. Next stop, Greece. Ancient Greeks believed that thunder was the roar of Zeus, the king of the gods, when he was angry. But in reality, the intensity of thunder isn't determined by divine anger. It's all about the distance and temperature of the lightning bolt. The closer and hotter the bolt, the louder the thunder. Now let's head over to the Vikings of Scandinavia. They believed that thunder was the sound of Thor, the god of thunder, riding his chariot across the sky. But alas, there are no divine chariots involved. The rumbling sound of thunder is actually caused by the echo of the thunderclap bouncing off buildings, trees, and other objects. Finally, in some Native American cultures, it was believed that thunderbirds, powerful supernatural creatures, flap their wings to create thunder. The reality, however, is not quite as mystical. Thunder is simply the result of the shockwave created by the rapid expansion and contraction of air surrounding a lightning bolt. So, there you have it. Thunder isn't caused by belly-button monsters, angry gods, divine chariots, or supernatural birds. It's all down to the natural phenomenon of lightning and the effects it has on the air around it. So, the next time someone tries to tell you that thunder is the sound of giants playing baseball, you can set them straight with some science. Scene script. Sure, thunder might seem all serious and scary, but it has some funny little secrets too. Let's start with the fact that thunder can, in a roundabout way, work as a thermometer. Yes, you heard it right. Thunder can help us calculate the temperature. Here's how it works. For every 5 seconds you count between seeing a flash of lightning and hearing the thunder, the storm is approximately 1 mile away. Because sound travels slower in cooler air, if you hear the thunder sooner than expected, it suggests the air is warmer. Now I know what you're thinking. You're probably wondering, how is this funny? Well, picture yourself at a picnic, and instead of pulling out a weather app on your phone, you start counting seconds between lightning and thunder to figure out the temperature. Now isn't that a chuckle-worthy image? Here's another amusing secret. Thunder can cause milk to curdle. Yes, you heard that right. The vibration caused by a thunderclap can, in fact, be strong enough to curdle milk. It's a rare occurrence, but if you happen to have a milk jug outside during a thunderstorm, you might just end up with a surprise batch of cottage cheese. Imagine, there you are, enjoying a peaceful evening, sipping on a glass of warm milk. Suddenly, thunder rumbles, and the next thing you know, you're chewing instead of sipping. I'm sure that would be an unexpected and somewhat hilarious end to a tranquil evening. And did you know that thunder isn't just limited to our Earth? Jupiter and Saturn, with their stormy weather, also have thunder. But instead of milk curdling, imagine a whole storm of diamonds, because that's what happens on these planets. Now that's a thunderous surprise worth hearing about. So the next time you're caught in a thunderstorm, just remember, at least you're not a carton of milk. So, what have we learned about our loud friend, thunder? Well, let's start from the top. We discovered that thunder isn't just a solitary act, it's a duet with lightning. These two forces of nature are intertwined, creating a spectacular show of light and sound. Lightning, with its brilliant flash, heats the air around it to a staggering 20,000 degrees Celsius. This rapid heating and cooling results in an explosive expansion and contraction of air, which we perceive as the rumbling sound of thunder. We also busted some thunderous myths. Remember the old wives' tale that thunder is the sound of clouds colliding? Or that it's the tantrum of some mythical god? Well, we've debunked those. The reality is far more scientific and less fantastical. Thunder is simply a natural acoustical byproduct of the electrical discharge we know as lightning. Then we delved into some funny little secrets about thunder. We learned that the sound of thunder isn't just a single boom. It's a series of sounds that occur in quick succession. The distance between you and the lightning strike determines how you hear it. Close by, it's a sharp crack, but further away, it rumbles. Plus, did you know that you can calculate how far away a storm is by counting the seconds between the flash of lightning and the sound of thunder? For every 5 seconds you count, that's roughly 1 mile away. And don't forget, thunder doesn't only happen when it's raining. It can occur in snowstorms, volcanic eruptions, and even dust storms. It's not picky about where it makes its grand entrance. So, when all's said and done, thunder is more than just a loud noise. It's a complex, fascinating phenomenon that embodies the power and unpredictability of our natural world. And there you have it, thunder, a force of nature that's both fascinating and a little bit funny. So the next time you hear that rolling rumble in the sky, remember, it's just the sound of science doing its thing.